All right, the biggest game in football is fast approaching, and all eyes are on the city of Miami as we're about to watch NFL history unfold. And guess what? Our next guest will be right in the center of all the action. That's where she is now. Liz Loza is one of the industry's leading fantasy sports experts and will be hosting the Yahoo Sports pregame show. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm
the same
good.
state. We are together in the same state, at least.
I know. I'm a little jealous. You're joining us from a little further south. How's the feeling in Miami this morning?
Oh my gosh. Well, you know that Miami is like one of the most vibrant cities that our country has to offer, and you can feel the electricity and the humidity because my hair is feeling it for sure.
Welcome to our world.
Everyone is very excited.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, tell me what you are looking forward to. Obviously, you've been following these teams all year long, all season long. Now that we've made it down to the final two, what are you really looking forward to the most out on the field?
Well, I think when you look at these two teams, you look at an amazing defense in the 49ers. I mean, Nick Bosa has been an incredible pick as a rookie for the 49ers. But then you look at Kansas City and you look at this offense that seems to be unstoppable. Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback, is not just elevating his game, but the game. He's got Travis Kelce, one of the most dominant tight ends in the league, and Tyreek Hill, one of the fastest wide receivers in the league at his disposal. And I also have to say that Kansas City's defense has been a little bit underrated. Chris Jones and Frank Clark certainly bringing the heat down the end through the end of the regular season and throughout this postseason. So I do expect a very, very close game, but I am going to give the edge to Kansas City.
All right, sounds good. Well, hey, tell us about kind of what your duties are and how you're going to help people watch this game.
Absolutely. Well, we are broadcasting not just the actual Super Bowl on the Yahoo Sports mobile app, but we're also doing a pregame show for an hour that will feature a lot of activities that we've had here in Miami, just the vibrancy, as I said, of the city, as well as a bunch of NFL celebrity guests and, of course, some analysis heading into the game as well.
So, and this is always interesting too, but obviously we're big Bucs fans here in Tampa, and you know, you get everybody tunes in for the big day, right? Everybody's watching, but not everybody is a huge Chiefs fan, or not everybody is a 49. You know, when you don't have any skin in the game, you go, okay, well, who are we rooting for? What do you say to those people this morning that are going, I don't really know who I'm rooting for?
I mean, I don't know how you can watch Patrick Mahomes play football and even as a most casual fan not be absolutely elated. He is so talented. And again, I do think this game is going to be very, very close. I don't think there is I'm giving the edge to Kansas City because of that offense, but I think this is going to be quite a battle. So I think the drama of the game will be enough to keep even casual fans engaged. And also, not for nothing, this halftime show with J-Lo and Shakira, that's definitely going to bring some eyeballs.
Absolutely. Hey, I got to get your thoughts before we leave. Certainly, fantasy football is kind of what you know and love the most. Talk to me about Jameis Winston, and I know he was such an interesting player, I think, for the fantasy football leagues this season as well. What are your thoughts on him and his future?
Well, I think it's interesting that you said interesting about him being in Tampa because, yeah, this is a member of the 30-30 club. So while he's throwing touchdowns, he's also throwing a ton of picks. I personally think moving forward that the Bucs, I mean, there's some talk of him being tagged, but I think he's going to be signed to a short-term, not super high money deal, like a 1 to 2 year deal. I've heard some rumors about maybe Phillip Rivers, who just uprooted his family from Southern California to Florida, maybe being a vet that's in play for the Buccaneers, but I think that just seems very highly unlikely. I think you're looking at Jameis and his interceptions because you and I both know that even the quarterback whisperer, Bruce Arians, who came out of retirement, isn't going to fix that issue. So it's going to be you're going to continue riding that Winston coaster, I think, for the next year or two.
It's drama, that's for sure. Well, you have so much fun. So glad you took some time to chat with us this morning, and it's going to be a good game. We know it is. And again, I'm just a little jealous. You're going to be right there in the middle of all the action, all the fun. Say hi to J-Lo for us,
well,
too.
Well, thank you. You can follow along. Thank you. And you can follow along on the fun by downloading the Yahoo Sports mobile app.
All right, sounds good.